Ah, good.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're
I
headed
wish
up
I
the
could
path
make
to High
quite a
Hrothgar.
climb. Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Here for work?
Thanks again.
Get it? Be careful!
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wulfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. In the center of the room. Then you have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Vingra, Rossis, Aran, Strondul, Othmar, Klo, Bran, now. Meis nu ismir dovasebrom dama da rock. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods. Jörgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dovahkiin.
Fus?
Whispered the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Dovahkiin, Strudul, Rockventinvak, Ardunax.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me. The decision whether or not to help you. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know. It is called Dragonrend, but its words, we do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hate. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Fus? Fus?
Follow me. I will... Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before. Have you considered that Alduin was not... Those who overthrew him in ancient... If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. Skyrim, hraju.
Yeah.
Path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate.
Yeah.
I will show you how to open the way. Look. grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us. Dragonborn. Use it well.
No? Baku! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. I have You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next... Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay... But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast... How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have... It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always... The Kelle, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. But this is only a small part of their power. So, not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew Tid Krent. Time was shattered here. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast... You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor. What would you ask of me? Drem Yolok, greetings. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Sum Ark Mora.
Yeah.
Speak. I will listen. Lok Thum.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. There once was a hero named Rack. Red who came riding to right one from old.
I'm so
Divine
tired.
sakes, Gone. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Isn't he your husband?
No, he isn't. He's the enemy, and we are going to crush him.
Drafted in. This can't be happening.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before. You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Got to keep my eyes open. Damn the... These could swoop down at any time. Long life to you, Thane.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Let me know if you see anything you like. How do you feel? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. You look rather pale.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Finest. Some may call this junk. Good hunting.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
What's the hurry?
Yes? What do you need?
You're someone who can get things. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Got some good... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not too shabby, apprentice level work, but I don't claim to be... Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Have you met my... This looks good. You put time into your blade. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. You think all the... Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I'll take my leave then. Yes? I should hire you. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. I'll take my leave then. I'm waiting. You have Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yes? Need something?
The Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the black. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent... Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
So many contracts, so good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty... Your payment for a job well done. Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold. Here's your payment. The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location, and the jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sithis, I'm sorry I don't. Come see me again later.
Go. Take care of the Muiri con. Very little. You have my word on that. The Night Mother represents a chapter in the dark... Today we live by our own rules. We're the last sanctuary in all of Tamriel. And only by foregoing... My only worry is her keeper. I'm not sure what Cicero expects to gain by bringing the Night Mother here. But he'll soon learn this is my sanctuary. Just be yourself. Eliminate the targets any... Occasionally I'll give you a contract with certain parameters. Stay within them, and you'll earn yourself a bonus. You go speak with Mimir.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and...
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly comment?
Why are you looking at me like that? The Dark Brother... My goodness, you're really here. What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down, and I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin, Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine... Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved... But... Well, there is one more thing. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do... It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or... Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Thank you for your time. Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's here recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out! We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Fools, run!
He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
Enough! This ends.
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. So close. Your prize is waiting. Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Rusted. Dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrate it, left it here to decay, until you came. Fine. I offered you a reward. You'll get the freedom your kind enjoys so much. But Boethia's priest is imprisoned as well. But not by me. He is hurt, suffering. Save him. Let him perform his rites one more time. And when he does, I will be waiting for him.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the you're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murder. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Let me know as soon as you...
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Do your worst. Just a scratch. Victory! Or Sovngarde!
Boost! Rota!
Well, thank you. That bastard got... And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. I'll never forget you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Weapons on. Isn't that my job?
Your job.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm... Let's see. A letter. Not sure who from. He would... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
used to dream it. In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest in such arcana. Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? If we can just find out what this dragon-rend shout is, you may have a chance. Or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope. Then came the flash of light.
What do you need, Dragonborn? If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on... The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't think about it. Have they tried? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the Blades. If you find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a Blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in. The faction that rules, there's no worse enemy to humankind. When I was young, our leaders became They believed that if... Turns out we fatally underestimated the Thalmor. I was one of the few who escaped. For a long time, all I cared about... But then the dragons returned. And I remembered that the Blades used to be dragon slayers, and that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer of all.
Then it came again, this time more distinct.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handle just... Now, I need your assistance with a... It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. But it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. Maybe so, but healthy paranoia has saved this sanctuary before, and my gut's telling me that demented little fool is up to something. Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian and the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallenrood. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener! She said that. She said those... But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. And it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to her, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just... What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else. And the Night Mother, who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, to you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea. But Valenrud. That I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on. The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Does death not come to us all? Is
Don't
it not
let
a
Meg.
certainty?
Some may call
I am
them
therefore
stump.
honored
Me,
to be
I call
Doom's
them
herald,
treasures.
to play some part in a being's inevitable end.
Have a good contract.
May the shroud... Death embrace you.
So, is it true?
Ah, you must mean my little adventure on the ship.
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except that one that you kept alive to serve as a witness. Does your wickedness or your skill know no bounds?
When one can divine the future, success may not be assured, but it can at least be anticipated. It helps that I've already foretold my own death.
Tell me, sister, are the stories true?
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it?
It was a suicide mission. Astrid said as much. Yet here you stand, hale and hearty.
When one can divine the future, success may not be assured, but it can at least be anticipated. It helps that I've already foretold my own death.
I heard about what happened.
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it?
You infiltrated the position, eliminated the target, and made it look like an accident. Impressive. I'd say you'd earn your bonus on that one.
I am but a humble instrument of Sithis. Our dread father guides me. Therefore, failure is an impossibility.
So, is it true?
You must be talking about the caravan job.
But to be outnumbered
Sister.
20 to 1?
In truth, it was
Well then, as it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Happy Hunting.
Ah, you must
Go on now.
venture on the ship.
It's the part with the severed head.
It's too much of an obsession these days with knives. What? You think me too old? Too feeble?
In the Dark Brotherhood, I
There is
found
more
acceptance,
knowledge.
It's been quite a
love, and
boon,
my life's
looking
true
like a
purpose.
child.
Pups put together.
Ever suspects
And
it?
knowledge. Knowledge is mine. Well, and off.
Please, not now. You'll know when I'm ready to discuss the issue.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? I yield, I yield!
Enjoy your last breath. I'll spare you. I'm not going to warn you again. I cannot best you.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for
Me? Nothing. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearance. It'd be good to have that staff. In case... Thanks. I'll be waiting for it. Fancy
What do you
yourself
see?
an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of